Shalom, shalom, and welcome. Welcome to Turning Points, a series of messages that I am compelled to present to an awakening nation, those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father, Yahuwah, who has come to recognize that he sent his set-apart spirit in Yahusha's name as our teacher, our guide, as the comforter, as the spirit of truth. In this third installment of Turning Points, I want to bring your attention to walking in the light versus wandering in the dark. There's a difference, and many might say you don't say, or really. But how many of us have considered when we speak unlearned, when we misinterpret scriptures, when we speak out of set apartness, that those actions can be defined as one wandering in the dark? Those actions can be defined just as similar to the actions of Peter when Yahusha HaMashiach said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." There's an everlasting light, my brothers and sisters, and it is indeed the power and might that comes from the Spirit of Yahuah. The Spirit of Yahuah sent in Yahusha's name, referencing John 14:26. There's an everlasting light that we are told to pray without ceasing, to stay connected. There's an everlasting light where we are instructed in the scriptures to walk being filled with his set-apart spirit. Let me take a moment to read the following. Ephesians 5, verses 8 through 10 reads, "For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Master. Walk as children of light. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is well-pleasing to the Master." My brothers and sisters, that was Ephesians 5, 8 through 10, of which I have on the screen. I want to also bring your attention to Proverbs 4:18. It reads as follows, "But the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, that shines ever brighter unto the perfect day." Do we value the light, my brothers and sisters? Do we desire to walk in the light? Do we take a moment to give thought to such need when we're interacting with one another, when we're sharing things with one another? Or have we become reckless or insensitive to what is necessary to demonstrate the light of set-apartness in our journey? It is important, my brothers and sisters. Let me also read Isaiah chapter 2, verse 5. It reads, "O house of Yaakov, come and let us walk in the light of Yahuwah." O house of Yaakov, come and let us walk in the light of Yahuwah. Are we thirsty? Are we hungry, my brothers and sisters? Do we desire to walk in the light of Yahuwah? Do we know what it will take? Are we beyond just saying it? Are we demonstrating it? Let me move on and read Isaiah 42, verse 6. "I, Yahuwah, have called you in righteousness, and I strengthen your hand and guard you, and give you for a covenant to a people, for a light to the nations." This is the Most High being quoted in Isaiah. It is he who brings the light, my brothers and sisters. How many of us have taken time to ask ourselves, how does he do such a thing? And I submit to you, by his Spirit working in us and through us, one towards another, collectively and individually, it is his guidance, it is his direction that brings about the light to nations. And in our worship and obedience to him, in our growing in maturity, we demonstrate that we are indeed walking in the light. Sure, we'll stumble and we'll fall. We'll find ourselves tripping into the darkness. But let us know that the power and might of the hand of the Almighty Father has promised discipline and refinement. And I reference it often, Hebrews 12th chapter, as well as Revelations 3:19. Let me also read Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 through 16. It reads as follows, "You are the light of the world. It is impossible for a city to be hidden on a mountain, Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it shines to all those in the house. Let your light so shine before men, so that they see your good works and praise your Father who is in the heavens. My brothers and sisters, are we carrying a candle? Is it lit? Are we carrying a lamp? Is it filled with oil? Do we understand the dynamics of these, the importance of shining the light? You know, my brothers and sisters, we can shine a light. We can hold up a light. We can reflect the light of set apartness. But that's all we can do, my brothers and sisters, is walk in obedience. How a person react to the light and respond to the light is yet to be seen. But let that not discourage us from being individuals walking in the light, demonstrating the light of set apartness. One last verse, my brothers and sisters. 1 Thessalonians 5:5 says, "For you are all sons of light and sons of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness." I submit to you, my brothers and sisters, there's much to be said about walking in the light, about being children of the light. As end times magnify before our very eyes, many will eventually develop a sense of urgency to identify the set-apart light of the Almighty Father Yahuah. Many of us will grow thirsty and hungry to identify that light. We will do all that we can to avoid wandering in the dark. So I submit to you, my brothers and sisters, walking in the light, let that be something that is top of mind amongst the children of Yahuah. Begin discussions. Ask someone, what does it mean to you to walk in the light? What are all the attributes of one walking in the light versus wandering in darkness? Do we know when we stepped away from the light? Let us discern. Let's begin discussions with one another so that we can embrace the fullness of the importance of walking in the light. For as we walk in the light, we find ourselves discovering ways to navigate this maze of life. We learn how to discern each turn in this maze. For all that we are exposed to and all that we witness, and amongst all the noise, and in the midst of all that goes before us, we face many turning points. But the light of Yahusha will help us. O Yasharal, Yasharal, hear these words and embrace the life in them. I pray that you are continually encouraged, that you are in good health, growing in wisdom, and I cannot stress enough the importance of growing in discerning the voice of the Spirit of Yahusha. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, until next time, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.